Yo, what's going on, y'all? Today's video is going to be kind of a topic video, kind of a rambling video. So since I'm not going to this EVO, but I'm still playing the game, still a fan of the game and the players, I'm taking kind of a more of a analytical role, I would say. And one topic that I wanted to cover going into this EVO that I don't know if anyone else will really cover, because, you know, whenever we get like a Score Esports video or something, it's pretty rare. Like, I think Sonic maybe got one for like Injustice 2 and Dragon Ball, like a combo video, I think, of like those two, like when Sonic was going off in both games. And I think like Ninja got a video for Final Combat. But besides that, we don't really get videos like covering our scene and breaking down like storylines, stuff like that. Which, you know, obviously I had that King Gambler video that did really well last October, but I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my mic, it's not the greatest. I get some reverb and stuff like that, so I've been kind of self-conscious about making more videos like that. But I actually plan on moving in 2 months when my lease is up, so I'm going to try to fix up a smaller room with less echo and reverb and then try to do more videos like this. But anyways, so in today's video, I want to discuss who is the MK11 GOAT, the greatest of all time, for those who don't know what that means, and if that can change depending on the results of EVO. Now, just spoiler alert, my answer is yes, I do think the winner of EVO could determine the MK11 GOAT, but I think it's only 3 players could really be considered the go off of an EVO win. I think everyone else, their results will still not surpass a couple of these players. So the 3 players that I think would become the MK11 GOAT if they win this EVO, this final 25k EVO that's gonna have basically everyone in attendance. You know, like, some people aren't going, like I'm not going, but let's be real, like, you know, with the way I'm playing Gearus now and stuff like that, I'm not gonna be able to compete with the Fujins and all that, but basically everyone who is capable is going, you know. And even I've heard that Prince Panther's gonna be flying out, like the Sarda and Candy, is it Candy Manny or Connie Money, the Jackie? Anyways, so it's gonna be super stacked, and Desardic's brother as well, talking on it, so it's gonna be so stacked. So I believe if one of these 3 players win this EVO, it will edge them over the other 2 and make them the MK11 GOAT. So the first player that is in this discussion is who I believe is right now the MK11 GOAT, is Sonicfox. So Sonicfox, obviously Sonicfox is the overall Mortal Kombat GOAT. Like, if we're looking at all the games, arguably the fighting game GOAT, Sonic is, in my opinion. Now, I'm not like a Street Fighter guy, nothing like that, so I might be kind of biased. You know, you might say Justin Wong, Daigo, someone like that. But since I'm NRS first, I'm kind of biased, and I believe Sonic is the overall fighting game GOAT. But let's look at Sonic's Mortal Kombat 11 achievements. So, whenever the game came out, Sonic got 2nd at Combo Breaker. These are the most notable results. 2nd at Combo Breaker. One thing that's interesting about Combo Breaker is the first person to actually beat Sonic in tournament was me. Let me stop. Sonic did run it back and beat my ass though. But okay, and then Sonic got 2nd in Online East, losing to Kombat, and then 1st at CEO, which was a huge major. Online East was just an online tournament. It was very stacked though. But Combo Breaker, huge major. Sonic got 2nd to Scar. CEO, huge major. Sonic got 1st after getting sent to losers by Dragon, ran it back. Sonic then got 1st at Defend the North, which was a regional, and then got 1st at EVO, which is, you know, Grand Slam, like super major, premier, like whatever you want to call it. It's the event. It's the biggest event, the Super Bowl of the FGC, whatever you want to call it. Sonic got 1st, 3-0ing Dragon in Grand Finals. And then at Celtic Throwdown, which was kind of hard. It was a pro comp event, but because it was international, a lot of top players didn't go. So it was a little kind of a major. It was definitely like Rewind should definitely get his flowers for winning it, right? Because Rewind had to beat like who all did Rewind beat in this? Sonic and Sonic. Yeah, so it was like, it wasn't like as many entrants as your typical major, but it was like the competition was still there, you know what I'm saying? Since it was a Pro Tour event. So Sonic got 2nd there to Rewind, and then got 2nd at DreamHack to Ninjakilla, which was a very stacked major. Smaller entrants again, like Celtic Throwdown, but still very stacked. And then Sonic ended up winning East Coast Throwdown, which was the biggest event since EVO at that point. Ended up beating Dragon and Ninja there. And then NEC ended up getting second to Ninja with Collector only. That's another thing that you can kind of add into Sonic's case is when Sonic did lose to Ninja at DreamHack and NEC, it was with Devora and Collector. It was kind of these experimental phases, you know what I'm saying? And so the fact that Sonic got there with Devora and Collector to second place is pretty insane. So, and then Final Kombat, which is arguably the biggest event in MK11 history. I would argue EVO 2019 is the biggest, just because the sheer number of entrants. But Final Kombat was gigantic, and Sonic ended up taking over Ninja in 2 sets after getting sent to losers by Ninja. And then obviously Sonic took so there were 2 Wii plays. The first one was not very stacked, but the second one was very stacked. The first one was definitely had top players there, but the second one was like insane, like the level of play there. And Sonic ended up taking that in a very close set over Tekken Master. And then last year Sonic got 5th, dropping 2 3-2 sets to Foxy and Nicholas. 1 second, y'all. I need to get some water. I always underestimate how hard it is to talk for like 10 to 15 minutes straight. So anyways, so that is Sonicfox's MK11 results. Not many. Now here's the thing about me. Since the netcode is good, I count online. Not as much as like any of these events, but I count online to an extent. And Sonic has almost no online results to speak of. Besides second at Pro Comp East. And Sonic did win an online tournament like last year that was pretty big. No, it was actually 2 years ago, and I actually got second to Sonic, and the prize was like a couple $100 and a sword, like a real sword. So fun fact. So Sonic does have some online results, but it's rare that Sonic shows up to online events. All right, so the second candidate to take over the spot as MK11 GOAT. Well, I wouldn't say the second candidate to take it over because I believe Sonic has it right now. So I will say the first candidate to take it over is, of course, Ninjakilla 212, who showed up to the scene. So Ninja, he was always there in MKX. There's actually footage of him playing in 2016. But he really hit his stride. And probably like a year after Injustice 2 came out. And was just like kicking everyone's ass in MKX. After MK11 came out, adjusted well to that. And, the rest is history. He's become like arguably the best player. So his results in MK11, he got 4th in the Online East, losing to Sonic and Buffalo. And then he got 4th at CEO, losing to Sonic and I believe Sonic twice, actually. Yeah, Sonic twice. And then got 1st at DreamHack, defeating Sonic in Grand Finals. 3rd at ECT, losing to Sonic twice, just like it's at CEO. And then 1st at DreamHack Atlanta, which was a very small tournament, I believe. Had a good prize pool, but was very small, I believe. And then 1st at NEC, another major event, beating Sonic 3-0. And then getting 1st at KIT, which was a regional, but was decently stacked. It was like, if like 3 or 4 more top players showed up, it could have been a major, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good win. Even though it wasn't like, it wasn't the DreamHack win, the DreamHack Montreal win, or the Northeast Championship win. It was still a good win. And then won both of the... Here's the thing about Ninja. Ninja has a lot of online results, a lot of online wins, EVO online, Console Combat. These were huge events. As you could see, Ninja took home 2.5K in both, which was almost as much as online EVO. And yeah, let's look at like one of these brackets. Like, let's bring them both up. These were stacked. So as you can see, it had Dragon, it had me, it had Izzy, who was amazing. It had Mike Trolinsky in the top 8. Let's go. Had King Gambler, had Pulse, and then the PS4 side had players like Gurr, had players like Samij, Rewind, Deoxys. Oh shit, I'm in there. And Gambler. Oh shit, Gambler, full auto. So yeah, these were very stacked online events. So I think they count. Not as much as, you know, these, but they count. You know what I'm saying? And Ninja's also won a lot of other big events, like some events that aren't here. Like he won whenever G Fuel had a big MK11 online tournament. He won that, which was very stacked. It had people like Mighty and Just, me, Gambler. You know, a lot of people. Ninja won that. There was recently a big Prince Panther online tournament. Ninja won that. You know what I mean? And I feel like stuff like that counts. You know, I feel like stuff like that counts. Not as much as stuff like this, but we have good netcode, man. The next candidate, so with Ninja, I would say if he wins this EVO, he would overtake Sonic, I believe. I believe if he won this EVO with everyone there, 25K, last EVO, with the gameplay at the highest level it's been for the game, I believe that Ninja would overtake Sonic as the MK11 GOAT. Personally. Got 2 huge offline major wins, 2 huge ones. Another big offline win. The best online results, maybe. I don't know. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, I feel like Mighty and Just and I have won more events than Ninja Online. But whenever it's, like, a really big event and Ninja shows up, I mean, let's be real. Ninja beats our asses. Let's be real. So, I feel like Ninja is, like, the #1 online player. And also, offline, Sonic has edged Ninja. But I think with this EVO win, Ninja would be the MK11 GO. I do believe that. Now, the third candidate, who has kind of a different argument, is Scorpionprocs. So, well, the second candidate, because again, I believe Sonic has the GOAT status right now. So, Ninja, I would say, is the first candidate to overtake it, possibly with the EVO win. And then Scorpionprocs, I believe, is the second candidate that could possibly overtake it. Now, his results, so whenever the community came back after COVID to an online event, or to an offline event, which was CEO, it was very stacked. And then he took first place over his brother and over tons of other great players. And then at Combo Breaker, he got second to his brother. But I mean, if you watch him play against his brother, like, they just kind of like meme it up. You know what I mean? Like, they just kind of like meme it up in grand finals. I don't know. But then when it came to the biggest event, we saw kind of like a difference between them, like a gap between him and his brother. Whenever Rewind like showed up super prepared to take them out after Combo Breaker, and Rewind ended up kind of mopping Nicholas, kind of mopping. Like I'm not saying that Nicholas can't beat Rewind, or how do you pronounce his name? Nicholas? Sorry, I don't want to sound like an idiot. I'm sorry, but you know, much respect to them. But Rewind, he showed up very prepared to play them after Combo Breaker, after he lost to Scorpionprocs at Combo Breaker. And he kind of mopped his brother. Not to say he can't beat Rewind in another set, but and then Scorpionprocs with that Cabal ended up winning EVO, taking it over Rewind. He sent Rewind to losers, then he beat him again to win EVO, to become EVO champion. So the 2 biggest events by far since the offline scene has returned, Scorpionprocs has taken. You know what I'm saying? Even when someone like Rewind, who beat Sonic at the peak of the game, Scorpionprocs stopped. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he doesn't have a lot here, you know? He doesn't have a lot here. But I just feel like after dominating 2022 so convincingly, so CEO was like literally like the last month of 2021. So I'm just gonna group it all. I'm gonna say like Scorpionprocs, the best player in 2022. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is like Scorpionprocs, like him and his brother like clean house in like the South America online events for like a couple years, I'm pretty sure. And they didn't have a chance to compete with NA players. So it's like, it's kind of like a what if scenario. You know what I mean? Like, what if they would have, we would have had offline events sooner and then they would have been there? You know, would they have cleaned house in 2021 as well? You know what I mean? That's kind of the question. So 2022, Scorpionprocs easily #1 player for the year in 2022, easily. You know what I'm saying? And so if he comes back, this EVO with Ninja showing up motivated, with I've heard Sonic showing up motivated, with the EU player showing up, I feel like he has a good argument for GOAT. I feel like he does. And you might say, oh, well, Sonic won at like the height of the game's interest. But Scorpionprocs is going to be winning at the height of the game's skill. Players get better over time at the game. You know what I mean? If you teleported the 20th best player now to these 2019 events, they would literally destroy everyone. Because people just naturally, they get better at the game. They figure out more stuff. They get more optimal. They get more efficient. So while Scorpionprocs is winning, when, you know, the casual audience maybe cares less about the NRS competitive scene, he's winning when people are the best at the game. You know what I mean? When the level of play is the highest. So if Scorpionprocs, EVO is really the only big event for this year, besides Prince Panther's starting to throw some events as well. But yeah, if Scorpionprocs wins this EVO 2023 after two repeats, yeah, two repeats. If Scorpionprocs repeats, wins back-to-back EVOs, when people are even more motivated, when all these legends are like showing up, you know, to fight for that 25,000 to close out MK11, I don't know. I feel like Scorpionprocs has a great case for GOAT status in that case. I feel like this is maybe the player that people will be like, I don't know, Tweedy. I'm sure people will agree about Ninja. Like, if Ninja wins this EVO, Ninja could edge Sonic in the GOAT talks. But I feel like Scorpionprocs as well has a really good case. So yeah, that's going to be the video, y'all. If you've enjoyed my content, please like the video. Please subscribe. It takes like 1 second, and it helps me out a lot. And yeah, I'm going to try to do more videos like this. I'm really looking forward to EVO. I don't have any predictions yet because, you know, I feel like bracketology determines a lot. And I need to see them brackets first, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll make a full prediction on the whole bracket. And yeah, y'all. I think that Sonicfox is the current Mortal Kombat 11 GOAT. And I think if Ninjakilla or Scorpionprocs win EVO, they could overtake that GOAT status. So yeah, thank y'all for watching.